All right, today's gonna be arm day. We usually start off arm day with like biceps, so I kind of wanted to switch things up, start off with tris for this one. So no warm-up set really, we're just gonna start right away with like the heavy working set. So I got the 90-pound easy bar with me here. We're just gonna do the overhead tricep extensions. So I was explaining this the last time we were doing these in the arm day, the last arm day video. You could get like two different squeezes depending on if you bring the bar further back behind your head like that and then push up, or if you bring it just like about here, bring it all the way down and press up. So it's like almost like doing like an upside down tricep push down. So we'll do another set here, same thing, using the same weight. Okay, third set here, and then we'll move on to a different tricep exercise. Next tricep exercise is going to be the rope pull downs. We're on a different stack than we usually use. So I believe with this one we do like 57 usually. It's kind of like, it feels heavier on that other stack, so you have to go a little bit lighter, but I think it's 57 that we use for this one. Let me see. Yeah, it's 57. So for the tricep rope pull downs, I'm just gonna lock out the tris at the bottom, get that squeeze, control it on the way up, and just repeat that. So you'll see like I do a quick, like a small, like 1 second, half-second pause at the bottom. So shoulders back, chest up. Same thing for the second set here. 10-second rest pause. So last set for rope pull downs, and then we'll move on to single arm tricep pull downs, reverse grip. Whew. Okay. We'll make that drop set. All right, so on to one of my favorite tricep exercises here. It's gonna be the reverse grip, like reverse grip underhand sort of cable pull down. So same principle as the rope pull downs, you know, we're aiming for that lockout at the bottom, that squeeze. It's gonna be a lot harder to do it now, which is why I love finishing with these, because my tries are like already super pumped. It's getting to that point where it's hard to fully like stretch out the arm because the tries are so pumped. So it's a really good like finisher to just get an even crazier pump than you already think you have. Underhand grip, like we're gripping like that, almost like in a supinated position. Chest up, back straight. And we're kind of pushing in the arm just a little bit, like it's kind of pushed against our chest. And then we're just gonna pull down. Like that, squeeze the tri, control it on the way up. Same thing for the second set here. Okay. All right, starting with biceps now. You can finally do the cable curls because the gym's like practically empty. And I got the same bar that we were using last time, that like long curved one. So we'll start the first set at 65. So for the second set, I bumped it to 72. So something to keep in mind when you're bringing, like when you're doing the concentric portion of the rep, so when you're contracting the buys, picture you're like doing a flex, but as you're doing the flex, you're kind of bringing the arms up like that. So I'm not just going like that, and kind of doing like a sort of swing or scooping motion. It just helps get an extra squeeze. All right, and last set here, we drop down to 65 again, and now we're gonna go back to like a closer grip. All right, dumbbell preacher curls with the 35s are next. Single arm. Okay. So we'll do another set of preacher curls, and then we'll move on to hammer curls for the brachialis. right, so last bicep exercise here is gonna be hammer curls, just for like the brachialis, so like the side of the bicep, like over here, and kind of like forearm a little bit. Right, second set of hammer curls is going to be at the 45s instead of the 50s. It's time to drop down a little bit here. All right, arms are done, completely cooked. Starting off with tries and then like doing bis afterwards gave me such like a different pump. Like just having the tries pumped throughout the bicep shots too just looks fucking nasty. So we'll check out the arm pump here, see what we've been cooking up for arms, and then head out. So even though we started with tries, they're still relatively swollen. Not as swollen as we usually see them because we're used to like finishing off with tries, but still super pumped. So that's gonna be it for arms. Whew. Till the next one.